Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today, we got a pretty special car to go review, the AMG GTR. So we have the AMG GTR here, sat right here next to us. This thing is a beast. If you guys can tell, this paint is just sparkly silver and it's just such a beautiful color. This car has 577 horsepower stock, and I think they're about right around 150 to 200,000 is what they MSRP'd for. I want to show you guys a couple of styling features on the outside, and then we're going to move to the inside for a little bit. So right here, these vents, right where it says V8 bi-turbo. So by the way, this is a 4.0 liter V8 engine, twin turbo, of course, bi-turbo. So this vent just looks so cool, how it just jolts out, lets the hot air out of the engine, airflow. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of little vents, like bumper going from the front bumper just to cool the brakes down. They have an air flap that's right under the front splitter. When you get above 80 miles an hour, it moves around, it lowers a little bit, it lifts, it changes it so you have better handling of the car, better control of the car, and it's more stable. These carbon mirrors, that is such a beautiful design. That is one thing we are lacking on the Shelby. And the back end of this car is just so thick and so juicy. Look at that. Just take a look and appreciate that. The exhaust, is that a quad tip exhaust? I really can't tell. There's a couple places it looks like it might come out of. I don't know that much about this car. They've got the beautiful carbon fiber wing, the AMG GTR. All the venting on the back is crazy. And I'm going to pop open the trunk. And just look how big this is. Look how big that opens. That is just incredible. I'll show you guys inside the trunk as well. It's just, you have so much room back here. There's even a little lamp right under here that shows a light. It lights up your luggage space so you can check what's in the back, I guess. And the trunk's not only the only big part. Let's move over to the hood. The hood is massive. I'll pop the hood for you guys and let's check that out. Alrighty, so this car, the front end is obviously, it's really long. Let's pop the hood and take a look at that. So, unclip it right here and raise the hood. In the beautiful carbon engine cover, which I learned is not an actual engine cover. The engine starts right about here. This is covering the fluids and the little tanks and everything. The engine's, it's a front mid-engine car. It starts right here and it goes back. The hood opens so high and it's massive. You realize that? These vents flow all the cold air into the engine. It's got these two little turbos. They're not big. Two little turbos. 577 horsepower. This car goes 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. And it's a crazy car. We're gonna go for a drive in a little bit. Don't worry. Let's get some shots on the inside. Let's show you guys what's on the inside. All right. So sat here in the AMG GTR. Let's get my mic set up. Sat here in the AMG GTR. It's a lot to take in. The beautiful leather, the beautiful Alcantara on the steering wheel and on the dash. All the carbon fiber everywhere in this car. These seats are really comfortable actually. And the key. It really doesn't have much special. It looks like a normal Mercedes key. So I mean, it's just a Mercedes. It's just a Mercedes key. A couple things about the inside. We have 6 of these circle vents, 4 in the center, 2 on each side, 1 on each side. It's not 2 on each side. I think that just adds such a cool look to it. We have this traction control knob. It's front and center in the center of the car, of the dash. And you have 9 different modes of traction control you can flip through. I'm not going to turn the car on yet. We're going to go for a ride in a little bit. But you have 9 modes you can flip the car through. That's just... Why do you need 9 modes of traction control? I don't know. And if you look right here, here's the infotainment selector, little screen right here, little knob. The gear selector, the gear shifter, is tiny. It's smaller than the circle you turn to go through the infotainment screen. That's weird. It's a tiny little knob. You move up for reverse, down for drive. I can't even see all of them. And neutral is in the center, and there's a button for park. You have the suspension button, the exhaust, the auto start stop button, which is put here because, I mean, America has regulations. Engine start stop button, the drive mode selection button, the steering wheel is just, it's so simple, it's so beautiful. And inside the gauge cluster, there's carbon fiber in there, and it just adds so much to it. So this is just, it's a beautiful car. It's so beautiful. You have the trunk space back there. This button right here turns on that backlight to light up the trunk. Turn it off. That's pretty cool. I don't know why that's there, to be honest. You don't need your cargo lit up while you're driving, right? But I guess it's there. You have all your normal, your dome lights, whatnot. And one thing, just sitting in the passenger seat here. So we'll be going for a drive. I'll be riding. I don't think I'll be driving. I'll be riding. The hood is so long. It's you gotta watch the hood. You don't want to crash. You don't want to scrape. Make sure you brake in time. So I say let's get the car fired up. Let's have you guys hear the exhaust, and we'll go for a drive. I'm super pumped for this, if I'm gonna be honest. I've never been in an AMG GTR. I've been in a GT. You guys have seen that on the channel before. But the GTR, no, I've never been. So let's get on the road. I'm pumped, but let's hear the exhaust first. Oh, but one more thing on the inside, just the door panels. They're so simple. They got a speaker, they have the lock and unlock button, the window switches, and then the door handle. And it's really all it is. It's Alcantara, carbon fiber, leather. This car, it's just so beautiful. I can't get over it. Everything about this car, the styling is just gorgeous. The roof, Alcantara roof. And it's always just so funny how tiny these sun visors are. But you also do have a tiny windshield, so you're not really blocking much. It's just funny. Like the R8, it was 3 fingers tall, which I thought that was pretty funny. So let's get the exhaust note and let's get on the ride. Yeah, she sounds proper. Let's go for a ride. I'm excited. Oh my God. This thing is so cool. that is gonna end today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, comment below, and subscribe. That AMG GTR is an absolutely insane car. That was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you guys want to see in the future. But